just ruined my life because I'm up here. I got way too many things going on in my head. Dawson just gave me the harsh realization that this is freaking... Welcome back to another video. We have got a great video for you today because we are going to be working on the Peterbilt, which I know you guys all love the most secretly. I know that you get, speaking of which, they're doing the fields down the road, and that's just been the sound. See, that's just been the sound all day long. I'm not complaining at all. Anyway, we're getting some work done on the Peterbilt because we are road tripping in the Peterbilt to a truck show this weekend, Joplin, Missouri. We are going to the GBATS, the Guilty by Association truck show put on by Four State Trucks. You guys know that Four State Trucks had a huge part to do with the interior of the truck, so make sure you guys are coming out to that show. Me and Dahl will be set up there. We'll be hanging out. We're gonna bring the dually, we're gonna bring the Peterbilt, so you guys can check it out in person. And maybe we'll probably be playing the sound system quite a bit. But we've got some things and stuff that we need to do on this rig before we leave. We've got some tidying up to do, we've got some cleanup to do, and we've got some parts that we are hopefully gonna be installing because there's never too many lights on these things, and we're lacking some light. So we've got some lighting, some wiring stuff that I want to share with you guys, and maybe hopefully it will help level your wiring game up, so to say. I've been doing a lot of wiring here lately. Michael has given me my crash course to properly instruct you guys. But anyway, guys, before we get into all of that, before we get into today, all the Peterbilt content, if you haven't already seen our latest giveaway truck, here it is. The past couple videos have the truck in it, all the details on it. Guys, low mileage, 3rd gen, murdered out, G56 6-speed, comes with 10 grand in cash. What are you waiting for? Grab some of the new merch. It all gets you entered. You go to renttricks.com. Every dollar that you spend counts towards one entry the entire giveaway. $1, one entry, $20 t-shirt, 20 entries. So go grab some new merch, get entered to win that beautiful beast right there. It's going to one of you guys in a few short weeks. But don't wait on it. Don't wait on it. You wait, then you miss out. I did see a couple comments on some of the recent kind of posts that we do about some of the things that you guys would maybe change if you guys won the truck. One was a hitch so they could tow something around. Guys, the truck does have a hitch. It's a hidden hitch from the guys at Orley Custom Fab behind the license plate. The other thing that came up was a 2nd gen swap. Wish I had a 2nd gen swap. Well, I'm not sure exactly what to say there other than you might need to come up with something else that you would also want to do to the truck. Read between the lines there, guys. Anyway, guys, back on the Peterbilt. So what we've got, and of course it's been sitting in a box for a long time from the guys over at Four State Trucks. We've got more lights. We have got lights that match the rest of the lights on the truck. And I know some Peterbilt guys are gonna see this and the first words out of their mouth: glass is glass, glass, glass. I know it. CJ, Josh, I get it. I know. We have not converted the entire truck over to any high dollar lighting yet, but we've had this stuff in the box, and the guys at Four State Trucks were awesome enough to send it out. So if you guys need parts for your truck, you guys already know where to go. Four State Trucks. But we have got some brackets that they had sent us out, and these are going to go right up here on the front of the bumper. So we're going to be utilizing their brackets from them and the matching lights that match the rest of the truck before we go full glass. So anyway, that's where we're starting. Actually, I'm sorry, let's rewind because I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we get into that, now, we are going to Four State Trucks for this truck show, so I'm not going to go crazy spending a whole bunch of money on some of the stuff I know we can pick up there, because I think we're going to do some shopping while we're up there, but we do have a couple missing caps, and I can't roll in I can't roll in looking like a scrub. Now, it may need a full new set. There's one right there. That's just, I mean, how can you do that? How can you do that? I think Dawson actually wants to go because, you know, he's got a semi truck as well in the form of a Dodge. But we're gonna go to the local chrome shop down the road just to pick up like onesie twosies little thing before we go to Four State Trucks. We're gonna drive the giveaway truck because you guys never see us use the truck, drive the truck. I try to obviously keep the miles as low as physically possible on the trucks, but it is a very short trip. So we're gonna drive this beast so you guys can get an idea of what the driver's seat's gonna look like when you guys win. But I'm telling you, you can't win if you don't get entered. Support your boy, support the channel. Appreciate you guys all. Yeah, there's nothing left to do but fire up the truck, grab Dawson, and let's go grab some miscellaneous stuff that we need to complete our day.
Ooh, this thing sounds good.
Did you know that this thing's got like a, it's got like one of those sound boxes like Teslas have? That way you like get the real sound of a real truck.
Yeah.
When you're driving it.
I did know that.
You did know that?
I'm glad the people now know that.
Yeah. Just in case you're worried about sounding too fruity with your electric Ram 2500, it's got a sound box on there. That way you're more than covered. You're gonna sound good. And a sound box has got a nice whistle to it.
Yeah, it does.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins this truck's gonna like it. I'm not even ripping on it. Everyone's gonna be like, take it easy on my truck, guys, trust me. What? The pedal's not even on tune 5.
Yeah. It's only soundbox level 3.
Soundbox level 3, for sure.
Wow, you're breaking the necks over there. Sorry about your necks.
See? I mean, that could be you. I mean, what they need to know is that if you don't look back at your truck when you get out, it's not really that cool.
Woo! By a tack rabbit. See, there you go. It's not cats, man.
She did not like the camera.
No, I don't think so.
Not a big fan. She shut her movie off for you. See, everybody wonders why you need the jet tag.
Shameless plug.
I was not a fan of jet tags.
Really?
Before we got our own. No. I was like, well, how am I ever going to use this? All right. We got our temporary fix. That way we can not roll up looking like a total scrub. I do need like all new assemblies because they like melted in the sun, but we'll spend the big bucks with the boys, you know. Well, step number 1 of the day, cleaning this thing up, not looking like a scrub. We have got some temporary covers here. That way we can screw these on. Again, I don't know why these things technically go bad, but you guys can see, yeah, they're in not so good of shape. So, you know what? These will do temporarily. Oh, look at that. These are loose. That's probably why they're gotten lost. Probably need to do some due diligence and tighten these. Oh, that one seems broken. So next up are these brackets. So what we're gonna do, and this is the way that they come, as you can see, I'm not exactly sure if they're universal, if they're meant for something more specifically. I know they got holes right here, and they've got this type of bend to them. But for our application, we are going to mount them pretty much like right like this and modify them. We're gonna basically cut this end off right here, and we are going to make that bend a 90, so that way we can mount this kind of low and get that angled so it kind of like comes out pretty much just like that on the edge of the bumper. I think would look good, or like just slightly inset from that. That way it's tucked nice and low. Gives it a nice clean look, you guys will see, but we're gonna have to basically bend these a little bit more and cut this off and drill some holes, and we'll drill that here. And luckily for us, this open, basically accessory lighting wire right here, which we're gonna chop that plug off and use right here, that is actually tied into the same accessory lighting that we used for this. So they're basically gonna be clearance lights. They're gonna go along with these set of lights and our roof lights. And again, noise, thanks to the boys getting it done today. Love it, love it. Let's get to modifying these brackets, mounting them on there, and I'll give you guys those wiring tips and tricks, and we'll see what else we can get into as far as checking this thing out, making sure we're good to go, cleaning it up as best we can. Nothing like the, you know, nothing like the day, oh, almost dropped you. Nothing like the day before you leave for a show to get things done. We also need to straighten our steering wheel because it's also a little bit off. So we're gonna get into that. Came in the right shop to use this vise right here with the soft jaws so we can not mess this beautiful bracket up. Set you guys up here. Give her a little tweak here and there. That's it, there we go, 90, beautiful. Chop this bad boy off and drill some holes. How did I know that was gonna happen? Hey, listen, don't worry about it. When anybody asks, specifically Michael, that's just part of the design of the table. Like that, like see that and that match?
Right.
Definitely not from this. Okay. You're good. All right, Dawson's gonna drill some holes. I have got these wires extended to meet our harness, and we're good to basically mount, and then I'll get into the wiring stuff. Brackets are on. A little bit of drilling later. No big deal. There we go. Can't really see because it's a mirror, but the brackets are on. Got them bolted up, looking good in the hood. All right, I know we're switching gears just a little bit, but I'm going to attempt to straighten the steering wheel out on this unit here while we have some daylight and hopefully before the rain holds off. So I need to pop this horn button out here. Well, just in case you're wondering, it's not actually the horn button, it's actually the base of your horn button there. That's what needs to come out. And there's the nut that we need to do. And then it looks like a steering wheel puller, but yeah, you take that whole base piece off. Okay, nice to know. Okay, that's good. Not that one. Come on. Don't let me down, Pittsburgh. I know you got it in you. Yes. Don't mind the dirty fingerprints, but hopefully that is a straight steering wheel going down the road. It was a little bit like this, so we only moved it to actually just 2 splines, and hopefully that is good to go. Back to the wiring. It's dark outside, you're not gonna be able to see much, but I wanna go over the wiring upgrades, hopefully to help you guys level up your wiring game. That's kind of like what I've been trying to get to this whole entire time. So I've actually got one side of the Peterbilt done, but weather pack connectors. Again, Just a slight upgrade from just a normal butt connector, something that's removable, something that you can run 1 wire, 2 wire, 3. I think they make them up to 5 or 6 weather pack connectors for a 6 wire connector, I should say. So if you don't know what a weather pack connector is, this is the style that I'm referring to. Again, male, female, they make them in singles, doubles, like I said. So I'm gonna show you a quick example on how to do this, so to say, and hopefully it will help you guys in the near future. So we're gonna be using a 2-prong deal, and here you can see we've got male, female, we've got our little weather isolator that's gonna go into the connector. Here's what this style connector kind of like looks like all done, if my camera will focus. So you can see the crimp actually crimps the weather seal on the back of it to the wire, and then you can see the crimp right there. So you will need a special crimping tool. So this is for this style connectors. Again, I'm sure you can get this on Amazon. It's got 2 different settings for thinner and thicker gauge wire. Luckily, the thick wire on the truck fits in that bigger size. But as you can see here, you've got pins that slide into the back of this connector. Let me set you guys up, that way this makes a little bit more sense. Again, here is what the finished connector will look like in the crimp. And you can see those little airplane tangs there. That is what is going to slide into the back of this, and you'll hear it. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. Disregard the side. Here we go. Okay, I'm sure you heard the little click, but there you can see you've got the seal on the back side, and you've got, actually put that in the wrong side. I guess they can be reversible, male or female, on either side of this. But here is a weather pack connector tool that you can slide into here, and you can disengage this right here. So you can do that. You just got to be careful of the locking tangs. They are pretty fragile. Again, something that was a little bit more quality would be a little bit more quality in here. But again, this is a really nice, easy way to have removable stuff. See, it locked in there. Give it a little tug test. Weather seal on the back. There you go. And then this style connector goes like so. There you go. So let's actually put one together. That way you can see it. That's kind of what it looks like, and it is removable. There you go. There's your male side, and then you would assemble a female side like so. And let's put that together now. So first step, you got your bare wire here. Bare wire there. We're gonna go ahead and slide on our little seal here. And electrical guru guys, don't come for me. This is just a basic deal. You're not going to want to strip a whole lot. So just a very small amount, like so. And again, there's all different ways that you can do this. I'm just showing you what Michael showed me, which is obviously right. So you're going to put that in to your crimping tool. I'm going to slide that down in there, and you can see how that looks right there. It's kind of hard to see. So then we're going to slide this seal all the way up like so. Going to go ahead and insert that into the tool. And what that's going to do, and that's going to crimp. I actually need to strip just a little bit more, I see, on that side. You just gotta watch. Basically, you are trying to crimp the weather pack seal on this side, and then up to here, you're trying to put wire into. So I have just not quite enough wire if I want the best possible outcome. Just going to strip just a little bit more. As you can see here, maybe that'll show you just a little bit better. There you go. Proper length on everything. Slide that sucker in there. All right, ready? Okay. And there you have it. Crimped. Got the weather seal crimped. And if this side was your males, and that is your female, and you're going to put that in this side. So here we go. Little click action. You can hear the lock. Put that down, and there you go. There you go. There is a weather pack connection assembly. Now, let's go outside and I'll show you the Peterbilt, how that is done. And they've got labels on them, A and B. So there you go. There's a quick disconnect style, and you can kind of like see the connectors in there. Male, female, go like that. Get them in there. Boom. There you go. Nice, simple, tidy. Simple for simple connections. So like I said, we already got this side completely done. Let me shine some light on the situation here. I kind of know why guys put them on bumpers that have the angles on the side. That way when you're looking at the front, you can actually see the light kind of facing forward. That way when you look at these lights, they're a lot more bright, because this light is bright going that way, not this way. So I do love them, but I do understand the reason why people kind of face them forward. So here is our finished product, kind of sort of on the front bumper. As you can see, we've got a weather pack connector right here that comes from that factory accessory wire. And we've got this thing loomed up. We've got it heat shrunk right here, which if you do that before time and kind of pre-make this harness, you can get heat shrink to kind of hold everything together. And it looks really, really nice. Again, we've got heat shrink down here on the Alex Tech wrap, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It is definitely a little bit more higher quality than just kind of like this style split loom with tape on it. So you can actually use the heat shrink right here as like tape to kind of keep things together. You can heat shrink it right here against the weather pack connector to kind of get it a little bit more sealed up, and we are looking good. Let me give you guys some light, because that one is done and you can see that. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this other side, and you know what? We still gotta wash this thing, but that's okay. I know you guys don't really care about that a whole lot. Oh yeah, looking good. So there you have it. Nice, neat, tidy. Hopefully, if you guys are interested in those like weather pack connectors, again, everything we do is pretty much off Amazon, and they come in really, really handy for smaller wiring jobs. Again, you're not going to want to use those on like an engine harness and stuff like that. That stuff definitely needs the higher end stuff. That is definitely, but more towards like rock lights, accessory lighting, stuff like that. Again, it's just the quality of the connector, the quality of the pins. They're cheap and easy. So anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap up this video. We got lights, we centered the steering wheel, we got a whole lot of bunch of other miscellaneous stuff done today, but hopefully you guys have time to come out to Joplin, Missouri for the GBATS, the Guilty by Association Truck Show this weekend. We'll be there all weekend hanging out. Come check out the truck, come check out the stereo. The dually will be there, and you can also enter for Wrenchworks giveaway number 13. So we'll have merch there in their merch tent, but come to our tent to get your entries for the giveaway. Just come find me. We'll have a tent. We'll be set up. Appreciate you guys so much as always. If you haven't already, go to wrenchworks.com, get entered for the sick nasty 3rd gen that I'm in love with. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Gave me the harsh realization that this is freaking amber and all the rest of the lenses are white. And I literally am an idiot and just realized it. And I'm not afraid to admit that, because, you know, there's just a lot of things happening here on a very daily basis. And I cannot believe that I just now realized, after I spent way too much time perfecting this wiring harness with this nice weather pack connector, all for a light that we're going to change as soon as we get to 4 states, because that's not staying.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Yeah. I mean, no one's perfect, and that's definitely me included. Well, they're staying on there. I don't care, because you know what? now I'm just gonna bring all the wiring supplies from the shop with us, and we're gonna fix that.
Hey, you know what that sets us up for, though?
You want to learn how to do weather pack connectors?
Now you have a reason to put something here.
Man, oh man, I cannot believe that I did that. I knew something was not right. Something.
You know, all day I'm wondering if you did that on purpose.
You saw that earlier today, and you were just too. You're too.
I saw when you opened the box.
You were too much of a. You know what the freak. You know. I can't.
I thought you knew.
I was just so worried about getting this YouTube video done so we can go do fun things this weekend that I'm.
I just trust you so much.
Yeah.
I had so much confidence.
Yeah. Okay.
In your decision making.
Bro, how many times am I wrong a day?
Do you really want me to answer that?
No. Okay, now the video's done. Now the video's done.